Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the AlphaCraft server. And I've been working just a little bit on this area. You can see I've created, hang on, let me turn around. I've created a second tier. Now, the plan is that we're going to do something with this space here. I bet you can't guess what that's going to be. And then we've got this next tier that comes up here. And that's going to kind of go off that direction. It's going to kind of go off that direction. It's all going to be very fancy. And we're going to have lots of wooden pillars holding the whole thing up. Otherwise, it'll just defy gravity and it'll offend me. But before we do that, I need to go down, 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 down into the depths of the earth. What am I smelting? I can't remember. I'm smelting that. But what I do have... Where are they gone? Where are they gone? There they are, hello beauties. I have some diamantes. So I need a diamond pick for a very specific purpose. One diamond pick, thank you very much. I'll keep you special and safe. Let's pop you back there and you back there. I need my bucket and I'm going to go and get some water because one needs to make some obsidian. And we're going to be making the obsidian by lobbing the water onto some of the lava that I've found on the way down in my kind of mining area. So if I do that there and that there, a couple of buckets of water, never hurt anybody. Oh, should I just drop down this tree whilst I'm about it? Because I want to make a nether portal. I want to be able to go out from the top of my base up there in that big hole and go into the nether. I need some redstone components, things like observers, etc. And to have redstone components, I need some quartz. Just pop those things in there. Lovely. This is doing quite well. Nearly a full stack of bone meal. Have I got everything I need? Yes, I do. We may as well crack straight on. I'll see you when I'm down there. So you can see right here at the end of this branch mine, there is a little pool of lava, and that is the lava I am looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for, but it is the lava I am looking for. I'm going to pop some water down on there. That's going to obsidianize the whole lot, and then I'm going to come up and gather my water back again. Thank you kindly. And now I'm just going to dig myself out a little hole here, pop the water in there, and that should theoretically protect all of this lovely obsidian. So I'm just going to grab out a load of obsidian. This is going to take a while. This is not an enchanted pick, but we're going to have the ability to enchant fairly soon. Oh my god, it really does take a long time, doesn't it? Goodness me. But at least now we've got some obsidian. I'm going to crack on and collect a load more of this. I've collected 49, so this is block number 50. I could carry on and get a full stack just about out of the obsidian that I've got here. But frankly, I think 50 is enough. I want to leave that little bit of lava there just as a bit of light, although I have lit up the cave. Hopefully that will mean, let me just pop something on that block there as well. Hopefully that will mean that I don't get anything spawning in there. It should be sufficiently light. So I'm now going to go back and try and create a big shimmery purple square with this obsidian, and hopefully we'll find something interesting on the other side. One big square obsidian thing that I now am going to light up. I've put these gates across, not to stop things going through it, because this is going to be about as mob proof as it could possibly be, but more to stop things coming from the other side. Basically, if pigman wander through, and they will, they'll wander onto the base and they'll just be really noisy. If I can capture them in this little space here, I will be able to bash them without them being too aggro, and the people on the other side, they're pigmen, the pigmen on the other side then won't aggro against me when I go through. So it makes sense, and it might be like a super ultra micro nano pico gold farm. I know I need my bumps red, but what I am going to do is go through to the nether now. And here we are. Actually, it's not too bad a little gate, to be honest. I quite like it. What have we got around here? We got anything of any major interest? No, but I can go and get those bits over here. What have we got down here? Okay, yeah, so we can start to farm up this quartz, which was my primary objective to wanting to come through to the nether. Although I am interested to begin the route from the nether, or through the nether, from the wilderness base all the way to the spawn area. That's quite important, and I might, maybe we'll have a bit of a wander in that direction. What do you reckon? It's pretty close to 0, 0, so we shouldn't get lost. But what I will do is I'll collect this quartz first, and I'm going to jump back through the gate with what I collect and put it in that chest that I placed strategically, because I do plan, strategically at the other side of the gate. Should we get some glowstone as well? Let's get some glowstone dust. Obviously I've not got silk touch on my pick, but I can tower up here and grab some of this glowstone, and maybe we could use that glowstone dust for some stuffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so not loads, but it's a little bit of glowstone dust that we could use for maybe potions once we start cracking on with them. That would be quite good. Grab those. Anything else? There's a bit more quartz over here. Be careful of lava, Avo. You know it's waiting to pounce on you. There's an enderman over there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a torch there and a torch there, and then we can start to have the briefest of wanders in this direction. Am I up on a massive shelf? Yes, I am. What I can do is go and get this lovely big vein of glowstone. That's wonderful. Oh, I wish I had a silk touch pick. Never mind. I'm going to grab all of this. I'll grab a little bit more quartz as well. I'll pop stuff back through the nether portal into that chest, and then I'll come back and we'll go for a wander, because I don't know, well, let's face it, there's a better than average chance that I'm going to get myself killed, isn't there? So it's probably best I lose it all. Come on, let's get this done. So I've put that stuff, I managed to get nearly a stack and a half of quartz, which is great, and a little bit more glowstone. So we're going to come down this way, because if I look at F3, that is a positive Z there, which will put us to 0 on the third number, and that is positive X, which will put us to 0 on that number. We're actually really close, which makes me think there is an awful lot of nether wall there to basically get in the way, and as a result the portal that's generated is actually miles away from my genuine coordinates. That's okay, because that means that when I do the nether hub portal up, right on the higher levels, because at the moment we are in level 93, we're miles away. Once we do that, then it won't associate too badly with that other portal there. It makes sense in my head. Anyway, technically I could be completely off the scale on that. We shall find out. But I need to start putting some torches, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to find my way back. I should have brought some sand. Oh, amateur. Sand and gravel when you come to the nether. For goodness sake, Avomance, what is the matter with you? Let's start to stare down. I think that's going to be the best way, isn't it? Stare down. Let's get rid of that in case I set fire to myself. I'll have the torch though. Actually, I could go down that way. That might be easier. I'll stare down a little bit. Well, Avomance fell from a high place because he was bridging down and he ended up being over an overhang, and he completely didn't think about what he was doing because he's a wally. How embarrassed am I? I am very embarrassed, but that's okay. I'm going to go back at the minute the nether's not loaded, so the stuff will just be sitting there. I need to grab myself some sand or some other similar thing so as I can tower down far more efficiently, and then I can go and get my stuff. And it is not a disaster. Sleep time first though. Look at that. Avomance fell from a high place. What a wally. Anyway, I am grabbing... Have I got any sand, actually? I'm not sure I've got particularly a lot of sand. Have I got gravel? Gravel is in my stony thing. I've got 64 gravel. That is perfect, and all one needs for such an adventure. So up we go. And through. And let's see if we can't not die this time. That would be great. Okay, follow the torches. I'll show you where I went, where I fell down, like the wally that I am. Over here. Look at that. Can you see where I was going down, down, down? And that's my stuff. So one needs to block down. And then one needs to go back up again. It was quite a long drop. I just fell for ages. Oh, brilliant. Of course. Of course. For goodness sake. Go away, horrible, horrible child. Is that? Yes, it is. Thank goodness for that. I wish I'd bought another shovel. Why didn't I think of bringing another shovel? Is the stuff still there? Please still be there. Please still be there. Oh, thank goodness for that. There we go. So all of that lovely XP that I collected is gone, but that's all right. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over that. Get your stuff back in the correct slots because I'm funny like that. So I am, of course, going to have to work out I'm going to get back up there, but that's all right. Which way is home? Which way is... So that's positive X, that's positive Z is that direction. I think my route, positive Z, is not a fun one. But look at this. It's going to be a really tricky route. Look at the state of this route. It's just lava and more lava. How am I going to get across that? How far away am I? I'm 200 blocks away. I think if I go around the other side, that is going to be a far better idea. So that is going to be the way back up again. That is right, isn't it? Oh no, have I now lost where I went up? Surely not. That's where I gathered my stuff, wasn't it? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to pop a block there just to try and remind me. And then we're going to come around and try. I'm so disorganised in the Nether. I should be better than this. How long have I been playing this game? For goodness sake, let's get a little bit more resource whilst we're walking around. Right, this journey could end up being more trouble than it's actually worth, but we will try. Oh, there's a little platform there, look. Let's come around this way. Is that natural? That's natural. Of course it's natural. Whoa, almost did it again. I'd have lost it all that time. So I've come across what appears to be very nearly the edge of the lava lake, although it's possible I need to... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to block over this way. I reckon. If I block over this way, then perhaps I'll get away with it. It'll be like my little nether ledge. Be able to see it from a distance as well, which is quite good. Do you reckon I could block across there without getting eaten? I can't hear any nasties, so I'm going to try blocking over this fella all the way to the other side, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get away with it. This is a very definitely a temporary structure. Of course now I can hear one. Those ghasts, they literally wait for me. They wait for me to get myself over some precipitous thing, and as a result of me being over such precipitous thing, they then want to eat my face. So I've got... Let's just get that like that. If I then pop a torch there, I'm going to carry on going this way at least for a bit. I am down to my last iron pick. I did not bring my diamond pick because I didn't want to lose it. So I've kept that for special occasions. I'm just going to gather up as much quartz as I can whilst I'm going. I might as well. But hopefully I won't need to do too much more tunnelling because I think I'm going to be pretty much nearly at where we need to be when I pop out. So we've come out. We've managed to step down a little bit. And I'm on what appears to be a relatively more firm ground. I'm going to get a little bit of this magma because that could actually be quite useful for me. Hi Dramer. And now I need to get some soul sand in a perfect world. And I'll pop that on there and that can be visible. I then need to get my little pinky, pop my pinky on there and start to block over. I'm going to make 2 wide so as I don't... Well, I prefer 2 wide simply because I'm far less likely to, I don't know, get distracted, look the other way and end up well, we all know I'll end up. We'll end up going in the drink, and that won't be anybody's game. Right, I'm now going to... Where's my shovel? There we go. So I can grab some of this soul sand, which will become a very useful resource in that base, believe me. I might get quite a lot, actually. I think I'm going to get plenty of soul sand. Going in entirely the wrong direction. Okay, I'm not going to go over there because that's not what we're after. But I am going to get a load more soul sand. I'll look forward to the Nether hub being done. I'll tell you that for nothing. Because with the Nether hub done, I don't have to worry about this trekking across the Netherlark. That's not anybody's favourite game. How much have I got? I've got 41. I'll grab just another couple of little bits. And then I reckon that will suit me down to the ground. So we are pretty much at 0, 0. So I'm scoping out. You can see here we're at 13 minus 56, which is, to all intents and purposes, pretty close to 0, 0. And if I go this way, it's right in the middle of the lava lake is where 0, 0 is. So I can't actually get there directly. I will get as close as I can by going out on that gravel bank though. Big gambles. This is... It's not got any particle effects, so we're probably okay. So if I come out over here, pretty much that's positive X. So it's pretty much kind of there. If I pop that there and that there, this is as close to 0, 0 as I can realistically get right here. Now this could make for a very interesting construction of the Nether hub, which will obviously be up there somewhere. I wonder how we're going to manage it. It's going to be quite a challenge. Anyway, I'm going to go back. Obviously, I'm not going through any Nether portals here to get to the spawn area because that could mess up plans over in spawn. But I am going to navigate my way back, following my torches as much as I possibly can. And now I've got some information about what awaits us on the other side. So we made it out eventually. That took some finding. I had to block up twice to actually find where I was going. I'm on to my last iron pick with almost nothing there. Wild's been getting shot by pillagers the entire time. But these are my spoils. Actually, not too bad. Quite a nice little first raid into the Nether. We've got what, over 2 stacks of quartz. We've got a stack and a half nearly of glowstone dust. We've got soul sand. We've got magma blocks. I think that wasn't too bad. And as a result, I think we'll wrap it up there. Next episode, we're going to pop back over to spawn, I think, and see what's going on because I am way too out of touch. Look, she's been shot by a pillager again. I think she's just target practice. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying it, and I will keep on making them. And also, if you're not done so already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye. Yes, I know Herbert did just come through the portal behind me.